What's up guys, my name is Eden and welcome to Carview. So today we are going to talk about the top 5 sports cars or supercars that beats hypercars. I mean of course on the Nürburgring Nordschleife, the lap records. So be with me and let's start. So the first batch will be the Chevy Corvette C7 Z06 versus the Pagani Zonda F Club Sport. The Chevy Corvette Z06, it's one of the badasses American muscle cars, and it has a 6.2 liter supercharged V8 with 650 horsepower and does 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.7 seconds, up to a top speed of 315 kilometers per hour. And on the other side, the Pagani Zonda F Club Sport, the final edition of the Zonda ever produced. It has an AMG built 7.3 liter V12 with 641 horsepower, does 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.5 seconds and up to a top speed of 345 kilometers per hour. And the Zonda R Club Sport cost back in the day $2.3 million, and in today's money it's $2.8 million. At that price point you can buy 28 Corvettes C7 Z06s because it costs just $80,000. It's faster than the Pagani Zonda R Club Sport by about 7 seconds. The Zonda F Club Sport did it in 7 minutes 24.65 and the Z06 did it in 7 minutes 17 seconds 0.9. That's a staggering result that an old muscle car, after 10 years of development over the Pagani Zonda of course, it managed to do the ring 7 seconds faster than the Pagani. It's a real bargain of a car. The second car is the Porsche 911 991.2 GT3 RS. What a long name for a car. Versus the Porsche 918 Spider. The GT3 RS has a 4 liter flat 6 with 513 horsepower with a 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.1 seconds, up to a top speed of 312 kilometers per hour with a price point that starts at $213,000. And the 918 has a 4.6 liters V8 with 2 electric motors that produce together 875 all-wheel drive horsepower with a staggering 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.5 seconds, up to a top speed of 345 kilometers per hour. Price was, when it was new, is $840,000, and the ring time between them has a small difference, but like a famous sentence says,
it don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning.
So the record time of the 918 is 6 minutes and 57 seconds dead, and the GT3 RS, a naturally aspirated engine with no turbo, superchargers or electric motors, did it in 6 minutes 56 seconds 0.4. A win is a win, baby. The next slot is... Go away, not now. You're in a few seconds, okay? I will give you the cue. Well, the next slot is the Nissan GT-R R35 before the facelift versus Ferrari 488 GTB. Good on ya. So the GT-R is known already for being super fast and developed at the Nürburgring, and the results show it. But it has an engine with 3.8 liters twin-turbo V6 with 542 horsepower to all of the wheels, a 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.8 seconds in a Nissan, with a top speed of 315 kilometers per hour. And the monster performance come in a really low price of $70,000 back in the day. And the Ferrari has a 3.9 liters twin-turbo V8 with 660 Italian horsepower. With a 0 to 100 km per hour, the same as the GTR, 2.8 seconds from a rear-wheel drive car. That's impressive. A top speed of 335 km per hour and a price point, a really high price point, of $230,000. It's more than 3 times the price of the GTR, and the GTR is faster on the ring. The Ferrari did it in 7 minutes 21 seconds dead, and the GTR did it in 7 minutes 19 seconds .1. That's amazing. Bravo Nissan, bravo. The next lot is another very old analog car, muscle car, versus the most high-tech modern technology. And of course, it's the Dodge Viper ACR versus the McLaren 720S. The ACR has 8.4 liters naturally aspirated V10 with 645 horsepower, and it comes just in a manual transmission, and that's why the 0 to 100 km per hour suffers a bit with 3.3 seconds. I think I will manage that. And with a top speed of 311 km per hour. The McLaren, on the other hand, has a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with 710 horsepower, a 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.6 seconds, and a top speed of 345 km per hour. The McLaren 720S is really close enough to a hypercar at this level, and the price point is really high. A McLaren 720S starts at $320,000 versus the Viper ACR, that the price point starts at $123,000. And the ring time difference of those massive technology car and the most rare analog manual car, the McLaren did it in 7 minutes and 8 seconds dead, and the Viper ACR did it in 7 minutes 1 second .3. That's a staggering that a manual car did it! And I'm not sure, but I think it's the fastest manual road production car that did the ring. The next lot is the newish McLaren 600 LT versus the McLaren P1. The 600 LT gets a 3.8 liters twin-turbo V8 with 592 horsepower, with a 0 to 100 km per hour of 2.9 seconds, and a top speed of 328 km per hour. The McLaren P1 gets the same capacity engine of 3.8 liters twin-turbo V8, but in addition to the gasoline engine, it gets an electric motor that together they produced 916 horsepower to the rear wheels. That's so much power to the tires. A 0 to 100 km per hour of 2.8 seconds, a bit faster of the 600 LT, and a top speed of 350 km per hour. But the price point, that's a big price point. At the time new, it cost $1 million versus the McLaren 600 LT that looks like a bargain next to the P1 at the price point of $250,000. That's a quarter of the price, but not a quarter of the performance, because the P1 does the ring in 7 minutes 12 seconds dead, and the 600 LT does the ring in 7 minutes 8 seconds .82, faster than the hypercar P1. And just for the end to remember, the record holder of the Nürburgring Nordschleife is the Porsche 911 GT2 RS MR. The GT2 RS MR is the more focused GT2 RS, if there is such a thing. It comes with the same engine of a 3.8 liters twin-turbo flat 6 with 690 horsepower, but shaves a few kilograms and does a 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.7 seconds, with a top speed of 342 km per hour, with a price point at $311,000, and did the ring in the record of all road production cars of 6 minutes 40 seconds .33. Okay guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Please like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. There's more amazing and unique content that no one have ever seen. So see you in the next video.